This is the Galaxy A26. It's priced at $293, and for the first time, I'm actually excited to review an A-series device. I think Samsung got a lot of things right with this one. You get a 6.7-inch 120Hz Super AMOLED display, you get Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on both sides, 5G connectivity, 6 years of OS upgrade, a solid chipset, and even some AI features. But with all these specs, is this device actually useful, or is it another slow Samsung mid-range? I guess we have to find out. So normally we'll do an unboxing, but there's nothing but this device and a USB cable. So let's just stick to the display. For the display, you're getting a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display. It's vibrant, colorful, very, very colorful. It's one of the best I've seen for this price point. You get a U-notch, which is quite updated. I can say that's the only downside about this device, but it's still smooth. You get 120Hz refresh rate. It's smooth, improved, responsive. For a device in this price point from Samsung, it's really, really responsive. The screen to body ratio is 86.7%. It's immersive, but the bezels are big. Like, look at this, see how big it is. Most devices in this price point have slimmer bezels, but it's Samsung, what can we say? You get 1080 by 23 to 40 pixel resolution. It's very, very good. It's good for viewing media, playing games, anything media generally. It's good to enjoy on this device. It's protected with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and the back. I would say I didn't expect this. All the A20 series over the years do not have protection. It's either it's plastic and it scratches. I've always had an issue with that. So to see Gorilla Victus Plus on this, it's really, really good. The only device I know that has a better protection in this price range should be the Realme C75. That one has military-grade protection, but we're not talking about that. Now, another thing is that this phone doesn't have an always-on display, but it's a Super AMOLED device. But it's Samsung, as I said earlier, they like to remove certain features, so their other phones can sell, phones like the A56 and the A36. Now let's move to design. For the design, I love this device. It's really, really slim and lightweight. It weighs about 200 grams. There's a balance between premium and budget, but it feels right to hold in the hand. It's made of premium materials. As if you actually watch my reviews, you know I love phones that come with glass back. A lot of people will say leather and plastic are more durable, but glass back just gives you that, like, don't break. You only find it in high-end devices. For IP rating, we got IP67 certification, which is water and dust resistance, but you can immerse it in water. Now, a series of phones that we've seen so far, like the Tecno Camon 40, Redmi Note 14, or as I said, the Realme C75. There's been a trend of IP69. I expected this phone to have IP69, but well, there are other pros to this device, so I guess we just have to stick to that. Now, another exciting thing about this device that most devices don't have, or have not seen in a lot of devices recently, is the fact that it has dual SIM and memory card slots. Most of the time you see hybrid slots, so you can actually use one SIM and a memory card, or two SIM and no memory card. But it's actually cool to see two SIM cards and a memory card slot in a Samsung device, so I'm excited. Now, for AI features when it comes to this device, it's not as packed as the S series, but we still have 6 in total. For the 6 AI features, it's mostly focused on productivity and photo editing, and the famous circle to search is there. We get Object Eraser, which is known for removing stuff that we don't want from our pictures, but the Object Eraser on this device is not as accurate as the S series. Yes, I'm always calling the S series, but that's the yardstick. But it still does a good job, at the end of the day. But for example, now, if I want to remove my hands, you know that famous stuff they did on Samsung phones? If I want to remove my hand from this picture, it doesn't do it well. But as I said, it still works. Now, another feature is called Edit Suggestion. It's pretty basic, but it can be helpful. Now, when you take a picture, it can help you blur or give you a quick fix to actually enhance the photo. Now, there's another AI feature called Custom Filters. This one is pretty cool. It lets you create your own filters using your favorite picture. Basically, the AI picks up the vibe, color tone of that image and lets you apply that same look on different shots. Now, there's AI Select. You've probably seen this on a lot of devices. It lets you copy text from pictures or anything and you can actually turn videos to GIFs. It's super handy for social media or when you want to make transfers and the rest. And there's read aloud. Now, this is probably my favorite because I'm not someone to read books. So with this, it can help you read articles or blogs. It's actually a game changer if you're not someone that likes to read. Now let's talk about camera. This device comes with a 50MP main camera, OIS, ultra wide, macro shots, and it shoots 4K at 30 FPS. Now, this is a big deal because most devices in this price point only shoot 2K at 30 FPS or 60 FPS. Now, let me share what I noticed with this device. Daylight shots are good. They're not the best, but they're good enough for the price point. Night mode is shaky. It's not one of the best I've seen in this price point, but it's good too. Ultra wide shots are good. Micro shots they're not as good, I won't lie. Micro shots are a little. It lacks sharpness. Recording videos are colorful. The selfie camera can be better, but video recorded are good enough for social media. The main 50MP lens is really good. Not flagship level good, but it's good enough. For selfies, the pictures are colorful. It has little details, but it could be better. Now let's move to the OS. Out of the box, you get Android 15, which means better performance, improved privacy, new features right from the start. You also get One UI 7, Samsung's redefined skin of Android 15. It's smooth, you get better animation, user-friendly layouts, a ton of customization option. Now the One UI 7 on this device is not like the major flagship one. It's not the full one. They stripped out some things like AI features, stuff like audio eraser, you can't find it here. Little things like always on display, you can't find it here. But one thing they did do was give 6 years major Android updates, which is one of the biggest selling points of this device. And I don't know any other device in this selling point that can give you that much. It means you're covered to about Android 21. Imagine saying Android 21, that's a lot. Now, I know there's an argument about nobody will use a device for 6 years. Like, buy this phone, I want to use it for 6 years. Yes, that might be the case, but there's another angle to it. So for example, if I buy it and use it for 3 years, I can sell it and someone else can use it for 3 more years. So that way, the phone is future proof. So let's talk about bloatware. Now, back in the days, you don't get bloatware on Samsung devices, but these days I've been seeing a lot. You see Phoenix browser, you see TikTok, you even see Netflix and some Microsoft apps. But honestly, I won't say it's a deal breaker because most of these apps are stuffs we use regularly. Unlike some other brands that will give you basic stuffs that are not usable, like apps you would not use on a normal day. I think apps like TikTok, Netflix, and those Microsoft apps are stuff we use day to day, so no complaints from me. Now, I know I'm calling a lot of numbers, but let me break down day-to-day use with this device. For basic tasks like mobile use, let's say Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, or light editing, switching apps or exporting is actually smooth. If you're a gamer, light gamer, you can actually enjoy this device. Call of Duty can be played on very high graphics and max frame rates. No device in this price point can give you that setting. Not the Camon 40 Pro, not even the Redmi Note 14 Pro. PUBG can play on HDR graphics and ultra frame rates. There's also thermal cooling, so the phone doesn't heat up much when you're gaming or even charging the device. Now let's move to the battery and charging. It comes with a 5000 mAh battery, which is one of the most common battery sizes you find in devices in 2025. But most of them have moved to 5200 mAh battery. Screen on time, you can get about 10 hours plus. Let's say 10 hours to 44 minutes. Now, it can comfortably last you a day if you're a light user, so don't be scared. It comes with 25 watts fast charging. It's decent, but we've seen brand move to like 45 watts. Even Infinix has 30 watts fast charging. So I try to tell me that Infinix fast charging, wireless fast charging is better than wire charging on this device. It's still fast though. It takes about 1 hour, 15 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. So I would say 25 watts fast charging is not that bad. So I think I practically broke down all my favorite parts of this device. So let me just stick to pros and cons and I'll give my conclusion. My favorite pro is the display of this device. It's amazing. 6.7-inch AMOLED display, 120Hz refresh rate, Corning Gorilla Glass protection. It's the only downside might be the notch, the U notch, but it's not that bad. It still looks beautiful. Another pro is the Exynos 1380 chipset. It's one of the best, good for gaming. There's no device in this price point that has a better chipset. Like, I think Samsung, they came correct. They came correct with this device. Another thing is 5G support. As I said, amazing. If you look at the Camon 40 Pro, if you look at the Redmi Note 14 Pro, they are almost the same price with this, and they don't have 5G. So it's actually cool to see a device in this price point that has 5G. So, and yes, AI features, they are basic, but they're good enough. We have circuit to search, There's no object eraser, but what else? They have the select text option. There's the read aloud. What else? One more. I think there's one more, but I can't remember exactly now. And yes, the camera is a big pro. 50MP main camera, ultra wide macro lens. It shoots 4K at 30 FPS. No phone in this price point can do that. All of them stop at 2K, some even do 1080p. So this is a big deal. Now let's move to the cons. The first con is the charging speed, 25 watts. It's low. I think they should step up. 45 watts should be the standard right now. No charging brick in the box. I think we're used to that, so I can't say it's a con. But Samsung, where's our chargers? I think another con is bloatware, unnecessary apps. Yes, there are apps we need, but why are we seeing these apps? Like, we should have the option to download them. We have Wi-Fi, it's not that bad. I think another con is no wireless charging. It's 2025, a lot of us use wireless charging. I get it, some of the S series don't have wireless charging, so, but still, we want wireless charging. And I think for me, the plastic frames, you've already put glass, just put metal or something stronger. This plastic frame will just scratch and it will kill the vibe of this phone. For my conclusion, I would say Samsung surprised me with this device, and I'm amazed. Like, this is one device to look out for. Firstly, the price, $293. It's too good to be true. Secondly, the features it has, from the display to the chipset to the build to the camera, 4K 30 FPS. It's a big deal. This is one of the A series I will actually be telling people to buy. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this device is perfect, especially in this price point. As I always say, no device in this price point is perfect. You have to take some and lose some. Like, you can't win everything, but this is a good one. If I would say they should improve in certain things, number one would be the U notch. Please, I don't think we should still be using U notch, but I get it, they put the U notch, so if you get pissed, go and buy the A26. But I'm spending $293. I should get a phone I'm proud of. Now, another thing I think they should do better on is the 25 watts fast charging. 45 watts. Everybody's doing 45 watts. Samsung, make us happy to 45 watts. I'm sure you guys are going to do it in the next device. So we'll come to the end of this review. As usual, like, share, comment. Let me know what you think about this review and this device. And don't forget to subscribe. So I love you. Watch and subscribe. Come on, show me some love. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one and hope you had fun watching this.